Hello, Debbie. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert at Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis. I'm going to provide you with that now. The first thing is that largely it is a beautiful website. There are a couple of actual problems with it. This is something that should be loading. I'm assuming it is either a logo or a photo or a link or something. When I go over to the About Us, I see that this area here is it's a placeholder for when people are making a website, and this is something that you can fill in yourself apparently, depending on what the program you used was to make this website. But this is sort of phony Latin, so it doesn't mean anything, and anybody who knows about websites is going to know that this is something left over from when you were building it, so you might want to get rid of that. But I am only sort of partially interested in the aesthetics of it. I mean, you want to get people here, and having the aesthetics right makes people want to go in. You have all the stuff that you need to get somebody to schedule an appointment for a free estimate, and certainly you have about each of these things. Now, I do a couple of things. I look at the guts of the website to figure out how it is that this thing can drive your business and make you money. And, it's not a vanity thing anymore to have a website. It's not a novelty. It's something that you need for your business to make it work. Now, I use a couple of tools when I look at a website. This is one of them. It's a paid website. A paid analytical device that we use. It's called Ahrefs, and it works better than my tongue, apparently. But it shows me a bunch of metrics of your site. Now, I'm going to show you something right off the bat. I'm going to show you that this is the the Google search that I did for Charleston, South Carolina replacement windows. I know that you do vinyl siding also, but this is where I want to begin, because we can sort of make a comparison, because you are up against other replacement window companies. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that Google has an algorithm that decides where things go. And Google is the gorilla in the room. So everybody has to play nice with Google, because Google will help get you money. Now, the very first thing you're going to find in a Google search is this, which is the map pack, we call it, because it's attached to a map. You can see where the businesses are that are right here. It shows the three of them, 1, 2, 3. And people like to buy local, hire local. So, having yourself on a map pack is a wonderful thing to do. Now, the easiest thing in the world is getting on it, because all you have to do is go over to Google and fill out a Google business profile. And the way that you fill it out is going to determine if you're going to be on here or not, because you want your Google business profile to be filled out as thoroughly as it can. Fill out absolutely everything on it. Every blank that can be filled in, fill it in. If there's a blank that you're not sure what should go in it, fill it in too. They'll tell you if it's the wrong thing. There are tick boxes for like free estimates, on-site services, all sorts of things. Tick all the boxes that are appropriate to your business. Make sure it is fully filled out, because the Google algorithm rewards completeness and thoroughness. Now, the Google algorithm was created so that the Google search customers would be able to find the most relevant search results. Now, there's a lot that goes into that, and I like what I do for work, so I'm gonna try to explain it in a way that makes sense. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is totally for free. Go over there this afternoon, tonight, fill the business profile out, and you will be set to go. Getting into there. Now, underneath that is the what we call the organic search results, and this is something that the Google algorithm decides all by itself. It will put things here in order of their relevance to a Google algorithm. And the algorithm wants a couple of things. One, it wants it wants the business profile. 2, it wants keywords. And 3, it wants backlinks. Now I'll tell you what those are. Let me show you something right off the bat. The first thing I come across here when I go to the organic searches is Window World, Low Country. So here is your site. Here is their site. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to show you the difference between those two in one very simple way. This is your site. I'm going to cut and paste all of the words from it into this word counter. After I get rid of those words, there we go. Coastal, Siding, and Windows. You have 731 words. Here is their website, Window World. I'm going to cut and paste it also into a word counter. There we go, Window World. They have 999 words. Now, you have fewer than they do, and when you are an algorithm, you look at the largest number. That's what you go by. Now, they win in terms of the content. The content, Google loves content, but it also loves relevant content, and that's where you can really beat them because the words matter, but only if they're the right words. Let me show you what I mean. Now, this is that paid tool that I was telling you about, Ahrefs. This shows your backlinks, which we'll talk about in a minute. This shows your traffic, and this shows the keywords. That's what I was talking about, the keywords, the right words to have on your website. Now, I'm going to show you these same metrics for Window World. And it's going to take a long time to load for some reason. Isn't that always the case? All right. So here are their backlinks, 86. You beat them handily. Here are their keywords, 314. You're below on that. Here is their traffic, 343 to your 93. We'll come back to that too. Now, the keywords are the thing that your site is lacking a bit. And keywords are the very thing that people type into a Google search in order to find your site, right? So like, let's say you want to find a red balloon manufacturer, you type in red balloon manufacturer, or you type in a factory that makes red balloons, a variety of possibilities there. That's exactly what the keywords and key phrases are that need to appear on your website. You need to think of all the different variations that somebody could come up with when trying to find your site on the internet or on a Google search. And so for instance, here it says window replacement Charleston, replacement windows Charleston. And you see, it's just a difference of the order. And those different orders are satisfied here on the Window World website. Let me see. Let's see where we get out of windows. Exterior doors. I don't know if you do doors, but there are a lot of things that are hurricane shutters. I'm sure is something that you guys do. So they provide something about Bahama shutters, gutter guards. There's a whole list of things that I don't know from your industry, but there are terms in your industry that you need to cover so that when somebody is looking for, say, streak-free windows or double pane windows or triple pane windows, you have those specific industry things that are part of your industry listed on your website so that people can come to you. The other thing to do is look at the area around you. Now, do you have Mount Pleasant listed as one of your service areas? A lot of people put, let's say, Charleston and surrounding areas. That doesn't help the Google search if somebody from, say, North Charleston is trying to find somebody that they want to have replace their windows and siding. They're going to type in North Charleston windows and siding. And they're going to come up with whoever has that combination in their website. Do you have that in your website? Do you have West Ashley? Do you have Rantals? Do you have, you know what I'm saying here? Ravenel. Those are all communities that could stand to have themselves represented in your website by having window replacement, Hollywood, window replacement, North Charleston. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way of getting your organic keywords up. Now they have a lot. They have 314, but you're not that far behind. You can double your keywords very readily. Now, you already are beating them in the backlinks. The backlinks is something that when a different website refers to your website, that's what we refer to as a backlink. In other words, these folks are on MapQuest, Yellow Pages, This Old House, Super Pages. You are on those too because you beat them in that. One of the things that you could also be on, I don't know if you are, is Angie's List. You want any of the websites that are rated high to be websites that you are on. Now, these ratings, the DR, what they're called, the domain rating, shows the strength of a domain's backlink profile compared to the others in their database of this company. Now, they have thousands of companies in their database, and they also have them categorized by industry. They don't know what your industry is, but they know that they have all of these different industries that deal with siding and windows, and these are all the words that appear in all of those websites. The words that appear the most are the ones that become the organic words, and the places that get referred to the most are the most with the backlinks, which, as I said, you're doing great on. Now, here's the number that really matters. Your competitor there has 343 traffic. That means 343 people went to their website as a result of a Google search, and here's how many went to yours, 93. So they're roughly 3 times greater than yours. And that means 3 times more estimates, 3 times more potential customers, 3 times more potential money. That's what it comes down to. Having yourself higher on this search result is going to result in you having more money. And this is where it proves it. Having the backlinks, having the keywords gives you more traffic. That's the bottom line. Now, I've told you a couple things you can do. You can fill out the Google profile. You can get yourself more keywords. You can get yourself more backlinks. And those are things that you can do yourself largely. But I can also tell you that these things are time consuming, especially getting onto other websites, especially knowing and finding what those keywords are. You can find them yourself by doing Google searches, absolutely. But this is also an area where I think Eric might be of great help to you. If what I'm telling you today makes sense, if you want your website to be a tool that drives business to you and puts money in your pocket, then give Eric a call and he can guide you through the next steps. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.